gentlemen, it's the Tribal Chief Pokemon Princess Nostalgia Bong Hits. Woo. Let's get it. Man, okay. Today I want to talk about an interesting video. And so I was checking out on YouTube the other night. And it's about a nerd channel I've never seen before. Has like 300 subscribers. He gives me like the Temu Vapor vibe. Like he's like Vapor, but like the Temu version. Anyway, so I heard him talking about wanting to sell his entire collection so he has money for the bull run. For the next bear market so he can buy in and enjoy the price gains. And I want a lot of you to understand this. And because I heard in his video him saying, you know, I want to be the next Rudy. He almost said it like that. Like I don't want to do this. I want to be the next Rudy. I don't want because he had like some Fusion Strike ETBs, some Astro Radiance ETBs, some 151 Japanese booster boxes. Like he didn't have like a massive collection, like nowhere near the size of my collection, but like he didn't have a small collection either. I mean, he had a decent little bit of stuff, probably like 10 grand in product. So he had a decent collection. I'm sure he's seen some gains on it. But I hear this a good bit. You know, I want to be Rudy. Everybody wants to be Rudy, folks. Everyone wants to be me. Everyone wants to be, you know, because he's like, I want to be Rudy. I want to have a cardboard empire. I don't want to have just 10 grand and stuff. I mean, everyone that has 10 grand and stuff feels that way, man. Everyone that has 100 grand and stuff feels that way. Everyone that, you know, no matter what, everyone wants to be the big guy. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be the person that doesn't have to do shit, that can just buy and sell Pokemon all day and make videos talking about it. And I'm here to tell you this. One thing is, you're not Rudy. Okay? None of us are. None of us are Rudy. I mean, I sort of am, but not really. Well, kind of. I don't know. I'm not sure how much Rudy's worth. I know he's worth a lot, though. So, I'm probably like a small step below Rudy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think he's still worth over 5 mil. So, yeah. Like, so, I mean, I'm not Rudy, but I'm, like, not set up bad at all by any means. But, so, everyone wants to be Rudy. And it's just not going to happen. Okay? Like, most of you are not going to hold product long enough. It's, first of all, it's different times than when Rudy got big. Like, you guys have to, like, really assess things here. When Rudy was buying stuff, it was really, really cheap. It was a lot easier for Rudy to just explode. It was a lot easier for me to explode. In a way, because like it was a different style of investing. Like how investing is now is like waiting a little bit for that gain. But you're already paying a really high price for something. What's a good one? Uh like Prismatic Evolutions, the PCTB. Like you weren't getting it for $50. You were paying $220 for it, and now it's 400. But that's not like enough of a gain to like flip around. And if you only bought like 10 of them, it's like that's not going to change your life, folks. Only buying 10 fucking prismatic PCTBs and getting $200 gains, that's not going to change your life. Um, it's just not. It helps, but it's just not. And this is why I've said in my videos, you have to spend money to make money. There's no other way to do it. And it's just different now. I mean, Rudy was able to buy Fusion Strike cases at $80 a box, and now they're over $1,000. That is a giant wealth thing of like, well, if you just got in the hobby last year, you're still paying like 600 for Fusion, and now it's 1,000. So like your margins are like half of what anyone that got in the hobby back 4 years ago were. So there is a big difference there, but not saying that you won't get good gains still, fucking around in this hobby, but it's just you're not probably going to get to the point of doing it large scale, okay? And you should be happy with what you have. And now this gets me to the next point of my video. Is this guy was talking about selling off his collection so he has money for when the bear market returns. Guys, I want to explain something, and I don't think a lot of you understand it. Some of you do. Some of you know are going to know exactly where I'm coming from on this. Maybe some of you don't. There's not going to be a bear market again. Like, that's over. It's never happening again. You're never going to see Lost Origin booster boxes just magically drop down to $100. What's another one? Fusion Strike, or even like Temporal Forces. You're never going to see that box drop to $80. You're never going to see it drop to $100. It's never happening, ever. Like, too many people are into Pokemon now that it's never going to happen. There will never be a bull market ever again. A bear market ever again. We're in bull mode, bull mode, bull mode. It's never going to stop. And you better hopefully maybe get on some of the new sets you like and hang on. So to first of all, be happy with what you have. Whatever you bought when prices were cheap last year, be happy to have it. And just keep holding on to it. Even if it feels like you're not getting rich. If it's a good box like 151 or, I don't know, like Temporal Forces or Obsidian Flames, maybe just keep holding on to it. I would sell your Obsidian though for 400, but just because it's so high right now and such a good time to cash. But like, unless you doubled your money on something, just fucking keep holding. If you don't need the money, keep holding. And keep trying to buy more when you can find deals. And that's what I've been doing for a long time, is holding, barely selling, and just acquiring more and more and more as I can. And just doing it that way. Because you're building an investment vehicle, a portfolio. And selling off your portfolio is almost never good. And that's why I wouldn't sell. I'd be happy with what you got. I would keep holding and don't really sell anything and look for deals. Unless if you have like a bunch of loose boxes in your collection and they're just kind of like laying around, then and you can turn them into cash, like, sure, do that so you can buy cases. But as far as like selling off your big parts of your collection. Like, no. No. There's never going to be a bear market in Pokemon ever again. There are too many eyes on it, people. There's too much demand. And this whole bear market, bull market thing is the dumbest thing to me because this is how Pokemon works. And even like YouTubers like Pokemon Joe are completely confused by this. Dude, the prices slowly go up as you own the box. Like, look across all eras, folks. Like, have you noticed Pokemon box start out at $80, goes to $100, goes to $300, no, goes to $200, goes to $300, then jumps to like 5 or 6, and then it sits there for a little bit, and then it jumps to 1,000. Like, look at Scarlet and Violet. All the boxes have followed that cycle of like they were like $80. You could have bought them cheap, then they hit 160, then they hit 320. Like they never just rotated back to 80. And I will get this shit in my comments of it happened one time. One box dropped in 2000 fucking 21 or whatever, or 2020 when the market was weird. Okay, it's happened a few times. But my point is, not very often, very rarely, if ever. And we're not getting a bear market again. Why do you think I don't sell? Like, if I thought we were going to get a bear market where Fusion Strike becomes even reasonable, like, if I thought Fusion Strike would even drop to $3,000 a case, why would I not sell it now at 10 or 8 or wherever the fuck it's at? Well, because I know there's not gonna be a fucking another chance to get Fusion. Like, it's gone. It's gone. You guys should have bought Fusion and Lost Origin when I was telling you to fucking buy it, man. And now look at all of you. You're kicking yourselves in the fucking ass. You're fucking around with stupid ass prismatic evolutions, and you could have just bought Lost Origin cases for $2,300, and now you're at fucking $8K, $9K even. Like, you could have bought Fusion Strike at $6. Now you're at like fucking 10 plus. If you bought first print runs, I mean, this is my point. Is there's not going to be another bear market. It's just, dude, look at how many fucking YouTubers there are that talk about Pokemon. Look at how many fucking average people do it now. I mean, like I said, I just described this nerdy guy's channel. I don't even know what his channel is. It's like so small, but it's whatever. But my point is, be happy with what you have. And just keep holding, man, until you need the money. And that's my best advice with every product. I mean, even Shrouded fucking Fable has went up. Like, Shrouded Fable was actually a good investment. Let that sink in. That, all of these things are just going to keep slowly rising. Are they reprinting them? No. Like, have you ever noticed the cycle's this easy, folks, that as soon as something's out of print, it just continues to go up. Like, that's why I bought Team Up now. That's why I bought Cosmic Eclipse. That's why I bought Unified Minds, because these are just out of print. They have no choice but to continue to go up. And there's always demand for Team Up. It's just how it is. But like, that's why I said on this channel, you have to go for out of print boxes, and then they just always go up over time. Like, there's not going to be this bear market, man. You could have made that argument back in 2018? No, not 18. 2020? 2021, when, like, we weren't sure. You know, there wasn't many people into Pokemon. It was like, just like coming back. We weren't sure if it was going to last and all that good stuff. So boxes were cheap. Pokemon Center was flooded with them. And now we're witnessing a time where there are just so many people in it, man. And now every human, if you're living in this world for the most part, wants to buy and sell Pokemon. Like every fucking person that exists. 90% of people. Like if you're not living under a rock, you're probably buying and selling Pokemon in some aspect. Everyone wants to do it. And everyone wants to be the biggest dude doing it. But do it because you enjoy the hobby. Do it because you enjoy looking at the boxes. You enjoy owning the boxes. Um, do it for that reason. And be patient and just let it get old. Let your sets get 5 to 10 years old. And just be patient. And like escape all the outside noise, all the people fucking yammering and saying how it's going to drop. There's going to be a bear market again. Like there's just not. Why do you think all of us, most people that own Sword and Shield era and back, we just hold on to it, man, because we know it just can't get reprinted now, and it's just only going to get worse. And it doesn't matter how much Scarlet and Violet era they print. They can print all the Scarlet and Violet era crap they want. It will not affect out of print sets. And when they're out of print, they just keep going up. Like, why do you think I'm so confident Fusion Strike will be a $20,000 case? Why do you think I'm so confident Lost Stars will be a $20,000 case? Because they can't be reprinted. And less will exist every day. It's just like Team Up, man. You used to, fucking 4 years ago, you were finding them everywhere for $2,000. People had them. They were around here and there, and now it's like even for like 9 grand, they're really still tough to come by. They almost never come up for sale. The scarcity shit is real with these boxes, and that matters. But be happy with what you have, and just continue to grow your collection, because there will never be $90 booster boxes. And Rudy said in his videos before of $100 was too cheap for a booster box. There never should have been $100 booster boxes. There never should have been $150 booster boxes. It is what it is. They just should have never existed. And that's why I say, like, if you see PC ETBs on like Pokemon Center for $50 or ETBs for $50, you should buy them every time, because $50 ETBs shouldn't even exist. Like, let's be real. It would be cool if they did, but what it costs to make this stuff and the demand, the $100 boxes should have never even existed. And I think a lot of people are hung up in that time, and it's just never coming back, sadly. Because I'd love one more chance to load up, but that has passed. And you're just going to see it continuously get worse for almost every good set. And that's just the truth. So be happy with what you got. You're probably not going to be me or Rudy, but you'll still be, like, you still have at least a collection, and be happy that you have the collection that you do, and try to get more when you can find deals. And when you can't find deals, fuck it, don't buy. Anyway, that's my best advice for right now. But oh yeah, and I want to get into this rant too about Pokemon Joey, and then we'll call it quits here. The guy thinks Vapor makes fucking money on YouTube. Like I want to make this clear. A lot of you guys listen to Pokemon Joey, and the guy literally thinks Vapor makes money to buy boxes on YouTube. Like, you have to understand, this is the guy some of you take advice from. Like, when he says to buy, you buy. When he says to sell, you sell. And this is the guy you're taking advice from. He doesn't understand that YouTube does not work that way. You have to have 100,000 plus subscribers to make money off of YouTube. Like, you don't make money off of YouTube if you are getting like 10,000 views. Like, I don't make money off YouTube None of us do. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in this 20-minute rant, but none of us make money off of YouTube, unless if you're Rudy. He's done it for 10 years. He has 500,000 subscribers. We all do this for free, folks. We do it because we enjoy it. We do it because we enjoy interacting with you. At least myself, I enjoy it because I like interacting with friends that I met on here and meeting new friends. I think it's cool. And that's what I like about YouTube. It's really the only reason I do it, just to bullshit with people. And that's the reason most YouTubers do it, I feel. I mean, I thought Vapor was like that, but I don't know. He doesn't reply much in comments, so I'm not even sure. But he's not very, like, public with doing it for friends, but and just people to talk to about Pokemon and nerd out. But it's just a lot of us do this completely for free because we want to help people. We think it's fun, and it's just cool. So that's why a lot of us do it. We don't do it for money. We don't make money from it. It's just the reality of it. But if you're listening to a guy for your financial advice that doesn't understand how YouTube works, yikes. It's pretty scary stuff. Like, if you don't understand. And he said, no, he's a YouTuber, bro. Like, I was going to send it Joey. I'm like, dude, you don't know? Like, you fucking make YouTube videos. How do you not know that you don't make money from YouTube, man? Unless you're over 100,000 subs. You're not getting a check from YouTube with 10,000 subs. They don't give you money. Like, anyway, that's why you should listen to smarter channels like myself. Like, and you can see my results are a lot better. Anyway, but I found out Joey watches my channel too, by the way. We made it, Mom. We finally made it. He watches my channel. He's like, said something about Prizzy packs. I'm like, nice. Joey watches our show, bro. That's hilarious. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, it's just funny that he actually watches our shit. But I knew it. You fucker, copying all my shit. Oh, shit, starting the beefs. But yeah, man, it's just something else. It really is. The whole YouTube fucking community is hilarious. But anyway, that's all we got for this one. Thanks for sticking around for another 22-minute rant, bitches. Gotcha. Anyway, we're out.